Hello, welcome out to my channel. Today we're going to play more Symptoms of Deceit. The warning, this game contains disturbing themes and is 10 for 18 plus audience. Please read the content warnings before playing. Content warnings: excessive Yandere behavior, stalking, manipulation, gaslighting, blackmail, threats of violence. Other stuff that I can't really say on YouTube: strong language, forced kissing, suspected themes, blood, gore, violence, murder, body horror, upsetting themes, and imagery, and infectious diseases. Main characters will not be affected. Okay, I agree. This game is a work in progress. Okay, let's start. Because we have to do Tahumo again because I screwed up on editing that. Share. So, technically last time we did the hospital for the week. Technically, I also did the, got lost in the large mall. So, I'm gonna, with the technical first one. So, technically, I'm gonna go with I went to summer camp. Okay, start with male love interest. You never know what to do with the last minutes of your shift. It's too early to clock out, but too late to start anything else. I guess I should look around to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. It's always important to stay hydrated. What's your favorite drink? G Fuel. This is my G Fuel. It's a lava lamp I won at the arcade last weekend. Nails won a similar one. He said he was going to play in his room. Okay. Check my phone. You check up on your phone. Pick up your phone. No new messages. I guess I'll check the Coral Connect. There was a post at 3 AM this morning. Tahumo always stays up too late to play. Tahumo always stays up too late to play games. She really needs to fix her sleeping schedule. He scrolled to the next post. Going to the arcade with Nails is always fun. He really is good at arcade racing games and rhythm games, so he usually win a lot of prizes. He scrolled to the next post. You read the caption. Another star was found dead this morning. 27-year-old Sea Star man was discovered with deflated appearance, his left arm completely detached from his body. His skin was covered in white oozing license, and his limbs were developed a slimy and gooey-like quality. This presentation of tissue decay and fragmentation is typical of Sea Star wasting syndrome (SSWS). As the outbreak becomes more pervasive, epidemiologists and other researchers work to. Startled by the sudden notification, you quickly lower your phone and see Nails smiling at you. Really, Nails? Really, Nails? You glare at him, trying to make him feel at least a little guilty for staring. Wait. Oh, you surprised me. Huh, sorry. Nails raises his hand in a meek act of surrender, but doesn't feel gentle at all. You were just so focused, I couldn't help it. Did you see anything interesting? Actually, it looks like this morning there was another body. Nails' smile falters for just a moment. That. Yeah, I got sent out to take a look as part of the field epidemiology team. It was all confidential as usual, so I couldn't tell you anything. Just know that everybody is working hard to find some answers. Nail speaks in a reassuring tone, then quickly returns his usual carefully manner. Anyways, enough about that. We're both off the clock now, right? So if you want to, maybe we can... Nails? Another epilogist steps into the lobby. After calling Nails' name, you can't tell if she didn't notice that Nails was in the middle of talking, or she just unapologetic about interrupting him. She looks very irritated. That's strange. I've never seen Timo in a bad mood like this before. I wonder what happened. I needed to speak to you about the body from this morning. Nails pouts, looking back at you with an expression that resembles a kicked puppy. After his painful, pathetic glance, he sighs and turns back to Timo. Yeah, sure. Timo turns her attention away from Nails and onto you. Her expression softens. Have a good evening, Digitwave. Get home safe, okay? You're pretty sure. You see her blush as she quickly turns and walks back the way she came. Nails looks back at you with a compressed expression on his face. At least I wasn't the only one who thought it was odd. She's just odd. You shrug at Nails. The censored image of the body I saw was pretty disturbing. I know Timo deals with that stuff a lot, but with the number of SSWS cases rising, I'm sure she's stressed. Keep playing video games at 3 o'clock in the morning. I probably have trouble keeping it all together and acting normal in her position, too. By the time you're done sorting through your thoughts, Nails has already turned around and started following Timo. Timo also could be neurodivergent. Who knows when they'll be done with whatever they're doing. I should get going. You clock out, then leave you clock out, then leave the building. Your apartment's nearby, so you take the subway. You only take the subway when the weather is especially bad. The weather is fine today. You start walking home. Almost home. You walk up to the apartment building, input your code, open the door, and walk right into someone. Oh, sorry about that. No, it's fine. You live here? Oh yeah. You answered before really thinking about it. Should I really have answered that? Totally. What could go wrong? Me too. Starting today, that is, I'm new to the area, just moved in. That makes us neighbors. I guess it does make us neighbors. Right then. We should exchange numbers. It's important for neighbors to look after each other, right? So we are supposed to exchange numbers this time. You know how hard it can be moving to a new area and not knowing anyone. Sure. You hand him your phone and he begins entering his information. What's your name? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Tahumo. It's nice to meet you, Tahumo. It's nice to meet you, It's nice to meet you too. I'm Digitwave. Feel free to text me if you have any questions about the area. Digitwave? I will, thank you. You nod. I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you around. Oh, I'll walk you to your apartment. That's not necessary. You never know what could happen in the staircase or hallways. That's a creepy red flags right there. It's like, okay, what if you come across a large wasp? I can handle insects perfectly fine. I'm a frog person. You think you should... I don't think there'll be a wasp nearby. I'll probably start crying, to be honest. Oh, totally. I'll probably start crying, to be honest. Right. But I'll be terrified. A terrible neighbor if I let you cry after we met. Neighbors should look out for each other. It's safer together. And I can show you which door is mine. So if you ever need help, you know where I am. That seems like a lot to offer someone you just met. I don't think so. You walk into the building with Tahumo. It turns out his door is just to the right of your door. After showing each other where your doors are, you say goodnight and head into your apartment. Once inside your apartment, you spend some time getting ready for bed. Right, well, I have work tomorrow. I shouldn't stay up too late. Should I text Nails before I sleep? Text Nails. Still. Sorry for taking off without you. He's such a drama queen. Don't overreact. Don't overreact. Don't send me that. But I love sending you that. Hey, you should get some sleep. See you tomorrow? You're right. Sleep well, Nails. You too, girlie. Should I text Tahumo before I sleep? Text him. This is Digimon. Just message you so you can save my number too. Digimon, hi! I'm glad you messaged me. Are you sleeping soon? I am. I have work early tomorrow. Sleep well, Digimon. Send a cat picture. Oh, how cute. Wait. You have to sleep. Sorry, good night. Good night. You put your phone away and go to sleep. You wake up the next day and head to work after getting ready. You open the CoWorker app to clock in. The app shows you who else is currently clocked in. Nails almost always gets here before you, but it looks like he's late today. Okay, this time I'm going to say don't text him. I shouldn't be mean. Hopefully he's sleeping in the lull. He could use some extra sleep. The door opens and as soon as you look up, you see Nails standing in front of you, holding a cup in each hand. Hey girlie, got you a drink. It's G Fuel, your favorite. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Nails hands you one of the cups, and you take a sip of your drink. Well, I should get back to the lab. Don't work too hard up here. Nails gives you a friendly wave, then heads deeper into the building. Oh, I forgot to ask Nails about how talking with Tahumo went last night. Nails didn't mention it. Maybe it wasn't a big deal. The front door opens and Tahumo walks in. As soon as she's late, as always, she's late and doesn't seem to even notice you as she walks towards the lab. Hey, Tahumo. You gently call her name. She pauses, looking around, and finally notices you. I wonder what her animal is. Did everything go okay with Nails last night? Tahumo tilts her head in confusion and just stares at you. She looks like she has no idea what you're talking about. Last night, you asked Nails to stay late with you after work to talk about the body from yesterday morning, remember? She makes a humming sound, holding the noise for a few seconds, then shakes her head. Nope, didn't see Nails after work. I thought he went home with you. This is the gaslighting. You frown, feeling confused. Tahumo normally has a decent memory, even when she's tired. Without another word, Tahumo turns and walks further into the building. I guess whatever happened last night will remain a mystery. You should get some actual work done now. After working for several hours, you yawn and stretch. It's almost time for my lunch break. I didn't pack a lunch this morning. I wonder where I should go. I'll check my phone first. You unlock your phone and see several messages from Tahumo. Before you could start reading them, you hear footsteps. You look to see Nails walking out of the lab. He nods in your direction, but doesn't say anything. He doesn't have any equipment with him. Is Nails going to lunch too? Hey, check messages from Thaumo. You let Nails continue walking out of the building and turn your attention to your phone. Good luck at work today. I'm passing a calf now. It's a pastry shop. Have you ever heard of it? I have. It's pretty close to where I work. Oh, you're here? Are you on your lunch break now? I am. Okay. Want to eat together? Sure. Oh, go to the pastry shop. It's good. You can eat. We can eat there if you're okay with that. Yes, of course. Okay. I'll start walking towards it now. I'll see you there. You pull your phone away and start walking to the pastry shop. Thaumo finds you on your way, and the two of you head inside. After being seated and ordering some food, the two of you talk while eating. There's a calf very nearby too. There are not many food options, but the cats are cute. Oh, do you like cats? It's their way around. I like cats, but they don't like me. The cats at the calf are pretty friendly. They like everyone. Thaumo doesn't look convinced at all. Cats don't like me. I tried carrying treats, covering myself in catnip, laying on the ground. Wow. Laying on the ground? To appear less frightening, maybe? He's pretty tall. I played a cat similar to understand him better. I wrapped rope around my legs and stood still to maintain a scratchy post. You really are dedicated. And a little odd. Do our animals like you? No, fish, reptiles, birds, dogs, none of them like me. That's so strange. I wonder why. They sense the Yandere. It might be because I'm strongly associated with my animal. Animals can tell, I think. I did notice that Thaumo's blush looks blue instead of red, so I wasn't sure if I should ask about it. Thaumo seems to notice you hesitation and smiles. I don't mind talking about it. I have copper-based blood instead of iron-based blood, and I also have 3 hearts as well, and some other things. Your doctor must really love you. When I was a kid, one doctor friend to send me to a vet because he didn't want to deal with my abnormality. That's a mean doctor. Oh, no way. That's terrible. It made you laugh now, so I'm actually glad it happened. That's not a good enough reason to be glad that something like that happened. Thaumo just smiles at you. Your phone suddenly rings. Glancing down at it, you see that Timo is calling. This is probably work-related. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Thaumo frowns, but nods in understanding. You step away from the table, walk into this isolated corner of the calf, and answer the call. Where do we keep the autopsy report? Where do we keep the autopsy reports that we don't need anymore? Huh? Why do you need old autopsy reports? Don't know, someone from the BERE is here. They're asking about them. Yeah, we're still getting investigated. The Bureau of Ethical Research Enforcement? Hey, what? Why are they here? There. He just puts his knife. Timo doesn't answer you, but you vaguely make out a conversation that she's having with someone. Could be a problem. You're really not making my job easy here. You could hear the rest of what they were saying. It sounds like they're walking away from the phone. Hey, wait, Timo. You sigh and quickly walk back to the table. I need to get back to the work. Something came up. Thaumo looks concerned, but you quickly gather your belongings before you can ask any questions. I'll see you around. I'm really sorry for rushing off like this. Did you wave? Wait, I'll walk you back. You rush out of the cafe before waiting for Thaumo. to finish speaking. You hurry back to the front desk, but you don't see anyone. Hey, Thaumo, Nails? Did you wave? You hear Thaumo's voice from deeper in the lab, and a minute later, she walks over to you. Timo, what's wrong? Is the BERE agent still here? They already left. Why are they here? Is the lab under investigation? It could be. It's not official yet. Timo sounds completely unbothered. Are you not worried? This is a big deal, isn't it? Timo hesitates. It sounds like there's something she wants to tell you, but she decides against it. Oh yeah, because they're keeping it all secret from me. There's no need to worry. Someone else could possibly be... someone else could explain better than me. But it'll be okay. I know I'm not epilogist, so there are some things they can't tell me. But it affects me too. I don't like being left in the dark about this. Timo turns to leave, but pauses and focuses on you again. Don't worry, Digitwave. You're doing good. The city needs our lab, and our lab needs you. Everything will be fine. Timo then turns and heads back to the lab without waiting for your response. Timo isn't a type to say something like that unless she means it, so it does make you feel a little better. The feeling of unease doesn't leave you though. You sigh and sit down on your desk before you have any time to gather your thoughts. Your phone buzzes with a new text notification. Dr. Wami added Tahumo to the group. Who's that? No one told me that we had a new hire. Not a new hire. Tahumo is from the finance company that's funding a large portion of our research. Okay, why did you add them to our CoWorker chat? Timo left the group. It's just funny. She's so antisocial. I'm pretty sure she's just neurodivergent. Dr. Wami add Timo back to the group. Timo, stay. She's squid too. Hello. Or octopus. As you may have heard, there has been some rumors regarding to the research we're doing. The CEO of Orca Finance decided to send one of their employees to our to monitor how we're using their support. Thank you for the warm welcome. Tahumo's first day will be with us will be Monday next week. He will need to be aware of any changes to our schedule. Most of the work we do is confidential. He isn't going to be able to see much. I'm aware. Tahumo won't be given access to the lab. I have Tahumo follow Digitwave, and she can explain how we're using Orca financial support. So Tahumo won't bother the rest of us? Okay. Timo left the group. I'm looking forward to working with you, Digitwave. I don't know what Tahumo works for Orca Finance. I guess we'll be working together soon. You put your phone down and decide to focus on working. You work uninterrupted for a few hours, answering emails and managing work orders. Uninterrupted. Yeah, it should be uninterrupted. Having fun up here? Nails sinks up to your desk with his usual carefree smile. Hey Nails, did you have a good lunch? I didn't have time for lunch today. I managed to get 10 minutes free, so I just had a lollipop while checking the group chat. Congrats on becoming a babysitter, by the way. Oh, sorry. Wait, where were you going earlier, then, when you left the building around noon? What? I didn't leave the lab. Or gaslighting, huh? You must be thinking of yesterday. Or maybe you missed me so much that your brain decided to imagine me walking around. No, I was sure I really saw you today. Nail shrugs. Don't sweat it. People misremember things all the time. But remember that Thaumo person? About that Thaumo person? Make sure you let me know if he ever bothers you or makes you feel uncomfortable, okay? Hopefully he won't give you any trouble. But you never know. You're always worried too much. I think I should be allowed to worry about my favorite coworker. You smile, appreciating Nails' concern, even if it's unnecessary. Alright, did you hear that the BERE is going to investigate us? Nails avoids eye contact with you. He doesn't seem surprised by the information, but instead surprised that you were aware of it. Oh yeah, I guess you need to know about that. Yeah, because I was told. You guess I'm an employee here too, Nails. Even though I don't work in the lab, it's still important for me to be aware of things like this. I know. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, you totally did. For sure, for once his backtracking sounds entirely genuine and sincere, without the slightest hint of him playing around. Sure, as someone who works here, you should probably know about this. But you're not just an employee or coworker. You're my friend, and I don't want to worry you unnecessarily or burn you of things like that. Understand? I'm sorry for getting defensive. Don't be sorry. I get it. You don't want to be the one kept in the dark, right? Nails pat your shoulder in a friendly and comforting way. I can't tell you much about the BERE situation, but I know it's frustrating. But I promise it will be fine. Yeah, your unethical research. You nod, something that the most you'll be able to learn from now. Well, I need to get back to the lab. I'll see. It's been a busy week for us. It's almost time for you to clock out, right? Be safe as you walk home. Nails gives you his signature friendly wave and begins walking back towards the lab. Good luck with the rest of your shift. Make sure to get enough sleep when you're done. But if I don't get enough sleep, you might scold me, and I can't let myself miss out on that. You glare at him. Nails. Perfect. Make sure to call my name like that tomorrow morning when you're scolding me, right? Okay? Nails hurries back to the lab, not giving you any more chances to argue. Really, that guy. You sigh, fishing packing up your belongings. You clock out and leave the building, and pause in confusion once you're outside. Tom was standing right outside your office, and he's soaking wet. He looks completely lost. You feel bad for thinking it. He resembles an abandoned wet puppy you find in the rain. Thaumo, are you okay? Oh, did you wave? This is embarrassing. Thaumo sighs. I wanted to find the lab, so I know where it was and wouldn't be late. I found it, but it started raining, and then my phone died, and I couldn't remember how to get home. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That's awful. No, don't worry, we're just go home. Red flags. Don't apologize. You laugh is adorable. I'm glad it made you laugh. I happily let you see my pathetic side. If it will make you laugh like that. Judge Wave, are you here also heading home now? I am. Do you need me to show you the way? Please, I might end up stranded here forever if you don't. Forever? That would be pretty terrible. It would. So please walk home with me. Like, mission accomplished, sure. You walk home with Thaumo, chatting the entire way. You just met him yesterday, but it feels like you've been friends for a long time. As the two of you reach your apartments, Thaumo sighs. I want to spend more time with you. Maybe we should connect our bedrooms. Then we can easily spend more time together. You can't be serious. There's no way that'll be allowed. No. Then we can connect our bathrooms instead. That's even worse. Our apartments aren't that big, Digitwave. I'm gonna start running out of rooms we can connect. You playfully roll your eyes. We can't stand here all night. Sleep well, okay, Thaumo? Thaumo hesitates, but eventually sighs in agreement. Okay, you sleep well too. You enter your apartment. You spend some time getting ready for bed. After finishing your routine, you crawl into bed. You decide to spend some time browsing Coral Connect before you sleep. The app opens up to a news post. Oh, I remember hearing about this before. The post is about Orca, the CEO of Orca Finance. He lost his wife and kid a year ago in some accident. Wait, there's also a picture of Thaumo in there. Here, you decide to read the text next to the photos. Apparently, after losing his family, Orca fell into deep depression. That's when Thaumo joined the company as an accountant, and the two became close friends. Orca views Tahumo as a son at this point. That's sweet. It's a shame that they couldn't get a photo of Thaumo and Orca together, though. Or he killed Orca and it's been pretending to be Orca for the entire time. You decide to stop your scrolling earlier. You need a good night's sleep to rest, to feel energized for work tomorrow. You connect your phone to the charger, then go to sleep. You wake up the next morning and head to work after getting ready. You clock in and get settled in your usual seat at the front desk. According to your CoWorker app, Nails is already here. Your phone buzzes. You glance down at the screen. There's a notification from a new group chat with Thaumo, Nails, you and Timo, Nails, and you and Tahumo. Hey, do y'all want to go to the arcade this weekend? Sure. Wait. With you? Yeah. When? I don't know, maybe Saturday. I see. Would you like to go to the arcade together on Sunday? What? No, we're supposed to go as a group of 4. Digitwave, you come with us on the Saturday, won't you? Why would they? Oh! Nails usually wants to go to the arcade with you. Tahumo usually doesn't like hanging out with people outside of work. This behavior from both of them is unusual. But it's obvious that from the group chat yesterday that neither of them feel enthusiastic about Tahumo visiting the lab next week. I'm sure they both worried about Orca fans reattracting its support of our group, of our lab, if Tahumo visits doesn't go well. You're not sure what they plan to do at the arcade. Maybe they want to go to Tahumo's good. Maybe they want to get on Tahumo's good side, or maybe they just want to see who they're working with before Tahumo shows up next week. I'll join them at the arcade. That's what I'm supposed to say. See you next Saturday. I'll join you Saturday. Okay. Me too. I'm not good at games. Digitwave, you have to teach me. We'll all teach you, Tahumo. And I'm pretty good too. I'll be following Digitwave for work, so this will be a good opportunity for us to practice working together. Right. Won't your boss want you to spend time with the epileptologist too, though? My boss trusts me. Yeah, I just have a feeling that he is technically the boss. He probably killed Orca. He said I have full authority over how I do my work. Interesting. You put your phone away. Trips to the arcade area are always fun, but you have a feeling this trip might be more intense as you're used to, especially when there's no pictures of them together. You should get some work done now. You work for several hours. The morning passes quickly, and you manage to get a lot done. You log out of your work computer and are about to start considering your lunch options when the front door opens. We didn't schedule any visits today. You look up and see Tahumo standing in front of you. Tahumo, what are you doing here? I should go where you go. I should go where you go. It's no problem. You're talking about how you're supposed to follow me for work, but you're not supposed to be here until next week. It's fine. I don't. That's fine. I don't mind. This guy. Have you checked with Dr. William E. and your boss to make sure showing up early is okay? That's not necessary. With the amount of finance support Orca Finance offers, Dr. Wilmy is in a position to complain. And I don't need to check with my boss. He agreed with whoever I decide. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you're your boss. Your curiosity gets the best of you. I saw a news post about you and Orca last night. It sounds like you two are close. News post? Oh, it must be around the anniversary of... Tahumo doesn't finish his sentence, but you know what he's talking about. It's been a year since Orca's family died. That's right, we're close. Yeah. Digwave, are you worried about Orca Finance retracting its financial support from William's epilogy lab? You didn't expect Tahumo to just ask like that. Oh yeah, we get some funding from the government, but Orca Finance's support allows us to do much more. It helps a lot. You don't need to be worried. Orca decided to give me full authority to make the final judgment about our support of your group, your lab, and neighbors should look after each other. Are you saying you already made up your mind? Is this really okay? You can't decide that just because we're neighbors. Why not? Well... It's fine, Digawave. I'm seriously wonder what type of relationship you and Orca have for him to be fine with you deciding like that, because he is Orca. Tahumo just smiles, his usual innocent smile. Is it time for your lunch break now? You nod. We should have lunch together. Hopefully, without interruption this time. And I haven't done the bad, so I don't know if that confirms. Oh, right. I'm sorry about lunch yesterday. You don't need to be sorry, never. That's a pretty bold statement. I mean it. Well, I still feel bad about rushing off like that, even if I didn't have much of a choice. Don't feel bad. Just stay with me for lunch today. Or if you need to rush off, take me with you. I'll try, but no promises. I brought my lunch today, so I'll probably eat in our break room, if that's okay with you. Of course, anything you choose is good with me. Are you always such a people pleaser? What? No! Only for you. You think about how Tahumo acts in the group chat with your coworkers. I guess not. I wonder how Tahumo acts around Orca. From what Tahumo has said, it sounds like Orca is the one eagerly agreeing to whatever Tahumo wants. It's really strange to imagine the rich CEO of a giant finance company act that way. You lead Tahumo back to the break room. Nails is already there. Digawave, who is that? This is our other Yandere. Digawave, who's that? This is Tahumo. He decided to visit early. What? I didn't hear anything about this. Did he clear up with Dr. Whammy? It's fine. Dr. Willingy won't mind. Things feel a little tense between these two. I know it's a group chat, but it's even worse in person. Yandere's rough to her throat. So what should I do? There is ask Nails about his day. Don't ask Nails about his day. Which does not actually matter. So ask Nails about his day. How has your day been so far, Nails? Nails' expression relaxed for a moment, but he then glances oppressively oppressively at Tahumo. He's like glaring, doing death glares. It's been good, just working on confidential things, as usual. This is so awkward. Did you bring a lunch, Tahumo? No. I can just get something from the vending machines. The vending machines are for coworkers only. They don't accept cash, so you have to use a badge. I can get it for you. What do you want? You sit down at the large table in the room with Nails buying Tahumo's lunch. I hope they start getting along. Otherwise, the arcade trip will be really painful this weekend. Yeah, no kidding. Yandere death match. Tahumo walks over to the table and sits next to you after picking out his lunch. Actually, just got back from some field work and picked up my lunch on the way back. Nails approaches you from behind and leans over your shoulder, placing a cup in front of you. So I was able to pick up a G Fuel for you. Oh, you're stealing my stash, Nails. Oh, thank you. You focus on unpacking the lunch you brought. Then you hear the sound of liquid spilling. You realize the drink that Nails just placed in front of you is now on its side, with its contents spilled out on the table. Who wants to die because I did that to my G Fuel? Tahumo. Oh, I apologize. My hand slipped. You ruined my stash of G Fuel. You know how much that stuff cost? Did you just? I'm actually so sorry, Digitwave. It's alright, Tahumo. It was an accident. Thank you for your understanding. Tahumo? You two are both so kind. I really am lucky. I can trust that kind people like you won't allow your lab to perform unethical experiments. I'll make sure to keep in mind how understanding you two both are. Oh, Digitwave, some of your lunch got wet. We could share mine. I think I accidentally selected more than I need anyways. Is Tahumo provoking Nails on purpose? Pretty much. It really seems like it, but I don't want to assume that if it's wrong. So I'm supposed to thank him. Thank you for the offering. If you're sure you still have enough food, I'll be happy to share your lunch. Of course, coworkers should look after each other. When did you two become coworkers? We'll be working together. Doesn't that make us coworkers? Timo enters the break room, her eyes briefly glancing over the others before her gaze locks onto you. Just wave, I need you. She's on her lunch break. Nails and Tahumo stare at her. An awkward silence fills the break room before Timo speaks again. Okay. When you're done, then. You finish your lunch quickly and decide to help Timo and leave Nails and Tahumo to finish their lunches together. Tahumo isn't happy about being left behind, but Timo probably wants to discuss something work-related. You and Timo, apparently, she received an email meant for you, and she didn't know what to do with it. You show her how to forward the email to you, but she doesn't seem interested in learning because you're here. One time you made a mistake of asking Timo what she'll do if you left. She just insisted that you shouldn't leave. Of course, Nails overheard and backed her up on that. So this time, you just nod, agreeing that it's fine because you're here. You sigh and walk to the break room, finding it empty now. Then you head back to your seat at the front desk. Surprised you don't find Tom on the lane for you. Your phone buzzes. Nils kicked me out. How heartless of him. Right. I should be there. With you. I mean, technically you shouldn't until next week. But did you wave? I can't even breathe when I think about all the finances you could be misusing right now. Uh-huh. I'm joking. I know. But I miss you. You sure you aren't just Yandere this right now? I don't care. That's not a joke. I have to get back to work. We'll have a chance to hang out at the arcade this weekend. Yeah. Don't let Nails kick me out. Oh, I won't. CoWorker should look after her, right? Did you wave? You understand me? Smile face. I'll talk with you later. You tuck your phone away. You get back to work. At one point, you see Nails and a couple of other field epilogues leave the building with some equipment, but the rest of the day is uneventful. As it nears 5 p.m., you begin packing up your belongings and prepare to head home. Your phone buzzes and you pull it out to check your messages. Hey, don't take your normal path home today. There's a body. Even if you're not susceptible to SSWS, I don't want you near it. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I'll find a different path to take home. Good. Thank you. I got to go. Call or text me if you need me. You put your phone away and sigh. C-Star wasting syndrome, it really has been claiming a lot of lives recently. Most people are weakly associated with their animal. This means the outside of some changes to their appearance, the association is unconstitutional. At first, SSWS was only affecting C-Star people with strong associations because their anatomy made them especially susceptible to it. But now this disease must have evolved. SSWS is affecting more and more people, even those weak associations to C-Stars. It's 5 p.m. now. You clock out and leave the lab, avoiding your usual path home. You wander around some unfamiliar streets. You're pretty sure you can get back home this way, but you never actually gone in this direction before. As you walk, you hear voices coming from the alley ahead of you. Starting to tick me off. Nails, please stop. I'll do anything. You recognize the voices. That's not Nails and Johnson, a sea cucumber man that's also an epilogist at the lab. Are they fighting? Johnson seems terrified. They cautiously take a few steps closer to the alley. Shut up. Please, I'll pretend this never happened. I won't I won't tell anyone. Just stop. I can't just ignore this. I need to see what's going on. You peek around the corner, and your breath catches in your throat. Nails is holding a knife that particularly lodged in Johnson's abdomen. There are several other cuts along Johnson's body, but none look especially deep. I didn't expect you to be like me, but I could tell you haven't pushed your limits enough. I could find a soft spot eventually. Nails yanks the knife, forcing it out of Johnson's abdomen. The movement is strange. It looks more like someone pulling a knife out of a rock than out of soft flesh of a person. You don't understand what's going on, but you feel sick. It takes all of your strength to stop yourself from falling to your knees. Nails raises the knife, then attempts to thrust into Johnson's chest. The knife struggles to go through, facing some resistance and getting stuck. Your entire body feels frozen in place. Remember Johnson mentioned that he has a strong association with his animal. Sea cucumbers can harden their skin when friend. Johnson must have that ability. Stop, Nails. I'm begging you. I'll do whatever you want. We've been co-workers for years, right? We're friendly, aren't we? Please, Nails. I'm tired of you begging. Just shut up already. Nails, please. I'm not Nails. What? Before you even have a second to process Nails' words, Nails' body begins shifting. Colors ripple and move under his skin. Everything about it looks wrong. Nails almost looks like he's growing taller. His hair length and color changed. After a few minutes, he's no longer looks like Nails. And now the person looks like Tahumo. What? Who are you? The only thing you need to know is I'm not Nails, so there's no point in you begging like that. Nails yanks the knife out of Johnson's face. Tahumo knocks the knife out of Johnson's face, out of Johnson, causing Johnson to wince in pain. Tahumo raises the knife again. I need to do something, but Tahumo plunges the knife into Johnson's throat. This time the knife slides into Johnson without much resistance. You don't want to think about the noise Johnson makes as he collapses. You try to block everything you're seeing and hearing out of your mind. Did you wave? Tahumo is looking at you. Did you make some sort of noise just now? Did you scream? Did you cry? You don't know. You sickly take a step back, your legs feeling so stiff, and it's strange to keep your balance. Tahumo begins walking towards you. Your heart starts beating faster and faster, but your legs won't cooperate. You're going to fall like that digital wave. Tahumo helps support your weight. With surprising gentleness, leads you into the alley. He carefully pushes you against the wall, allowing you to use the wall to keep your balance. Ah, how nice of you. After you kinda ex-alive my coworker, you try to avoid looking at Johnson's body. Having the wall to support you is nice, but you're very aware of the position your leaves you with no escape route. Why? You don't make yourself finish the question. Your mouth feels so dry. He saw something he wasn't supposed to see. The simple answer makes you feel like the blood in your body has turned cold. Like me? What? No. Digimon will never hurt you. Tahumo looks like he wants to say more, but for some reason he hesitates. You really don't remember me, do you? Remember you? Your voice comes out, sounding so small and fragile. Tahumo smiles in an almost bittersweet way. We went to the same summer camp. One year, when we were kids, we talked and joked around between activities and teamed up for games. We snuck away from the rest of the group one night and to watch stars together. We were friends. Maybe it didn't mean a lot to you, but it was everything to me. I do remember that. It was a important part of my childhood. Why couldn't I remember that before? Why is my memory so fuzzy now? He did something. It's hard to focus on with the way your heart is still pounding frantically in your chest. Remember, but why? It was my salvation. It was the only part of my life that felt like it had any meaning to it. You have no idea how empty my life is without you, how suffocating that emptiness is. You feel overwhelmed with too many thoughts and questions rushing through your head. You try your hardest to focus. I don't think Tahumo is making up his reason for this. I can't let this continue. Convince. You only feel that way because we met somewhere fun and assign. The environment will let you get away from your normal life and just have fun being a kid. It's easy to cling to the feel of innocent and childish excitement. This wouldn't have happened if we weren't met somewhere else. You attach to the feeling I remind you of, not to me. You just feel need another price to find that feeling again. You don't need to do all this. Tom does listen to your words, but doesn't look dissuaded or uncertain at all. You're wrong, I promise you. This would have happened no matter what, no matter when and where I met you. In any universe where our path crosses, my path crosses yours, this will happen. Which is true, because we saw last time it was a different, way. Tom pauses. A look of realization slowly forms in his face. If you need proof, you can take that feeling away from me. You think I'm more attached to the innocent and childish excitement I felt with you? Tom leans closer to you, with the wall still pressing against your back. You can't back up at all. Tahumo grabs your hand and forcefully wraps them around the handle of the knife from earlier, with the sharp tip of the blade pointed at his chest. You try to retract your hands, but Tahumo keeps his hands wrapped tightly around yours, trapping them in place. Then destroy that feeling, replace it with pain. I'll prove it to you. I don't need that feeling, I need you. Tahumo, you need help. Hey, wait, just calm down. I don't want to hurt you. I want you to. I'll be happy, vertically taking anything from you, even if it's pain. You feel yourself trembling and starting to tear up. Don't worry. You won't kill me no matter where or how you stab me. You can't kill me. Challenge yourself to still. During all those years where I couldn't see you, I pushed my body far past its limits, to a point where I can do much more than mimic octopus should be able to. Tahumo pulls your hand and the knife closer to his chest. So even if you stab me somewhere vital, I won't die. I'll just force the organ to mimic a healthy one. You feel tears falling down from your cheeks. Okay, I won't force you to hurt me. You could probably use some time to think, right? Huh? You just let me go? There's no way, right? Tahumo frowns, almost as if he's reading your thoughts. Don't do anything foolish, Digitwave. I'll never hurt you, but I'm more than willing to hurt your friends. If you ask anyone for help, I'll kill them. You're aware now that I can change my parents' voice too. If you need to report me, I'll disguise myself until I kill everyone you report me to. Okay. Your heart sinks as you realize how hopeless the situation is. Is this really nothing I can do? You should go back to your apartment. I need to finish cleaning things here. Yeah. As soon as you regain your ability to walk, ability to move your limbs, you begin running back to your apartment. Though you know Tahumo is still in the alley, you feel watched the entire way. You feel an immense sense of relief once you finally get back inside your apartment and close the door, giving yourself some privacy. I really don't know what to do. You can't stop thinking about what happened in the alley. Wait, you try to remember more about the first meeting, Tahumo, when you were kids. Wasn't there another kid with us? We were a group of 3. Your head starts throbbing. It feels like your own brain is fighting you, desperately trying to stop you from remembering more. I can't remember much. But I think there was another kid. I think that another kid was a part of me too. I consider both him and Tahumo to be my friends. It's probably his first time being in Yandere too. Starting being in Yandere too. What happened to that kid? Did Tahumo? Probably. Thinking about it makes you feel worse. You still can't remember much, and any conclusion you come up with is now a -1. I don't want to remember this, not now. You've been through enough tonight. You allow your brain to block out the memories for now. You decide to take a shower. You can think about this in the morning. You just want to wash your worries away and sleep. Your tense muscles relax under the warm water from the shower. After spending another half an hour taking your time and thoroughly washing yourself, you leave the shower. You dry off and complete your usual post-shower routine. Then you change into some comfortable pajamas. Right as you finish, you hear a noise coming from your bedroom. Please, I don't want to deal with anything else tonight. You walk out of your bathroom and see Tahumo in the process of crawling through your bedroom window. There's our Yandere. There's no blood on him, at least. He showered before breaking in here. Wait, no what? That's not supposed to, something worth praising. He shouldn't be here covered in blood in the first place. Should have been covered in blood in the first place. And this is the 5th floor. He's an octopus. Remember? You're so stunned that you just stand in silence as Tahumo finishes crawling through the window. He locks the window behind him, then smiles sweetly at you, as if he belongs here. This guy really does not have shame at all. Somehow, Tahumo doesn't feel frightening at all. I had no idea if I... Throw something at him. You had enough of this. You pick up a pillow and throw it at him. Tahumo, what's the pillow? Hit him right in the face, making no effort to avoid it. He catches a pillow, only after it starts falling off his face and towards the floor. Cute. Okay, maybe a pillow wasn't the most framed object I could have chosen. I'll find something better. Your slipper! You decide to throw your slipper at Tahumo. You bounce your leg, raising there so you can pull off your slipper, but by the time you grab it and raise it to your intentions are more than obvious. You throw the slipper at Tahumo, but again he doesn't make any effort to avoid it. The slipper hits his chest before falling on the floor. Why aren't you dodging? You're supposed to dodge! I told you, I'll be happy taking anything from you, even if it's pain. That was a slipper, so that wasn't much pain. You decide to ignore the comment. Whatever, anyway, you better not make this a habit. I mean, you're breaking in like this, it's illegal, I know. So casual about it, but this is far more normal. Friendly visit. Visit, you're right. This isn't a visit. I don't visit, I return to you, because you are my home. The sky. She's like, yeah, definitely my Yandere. You wow, as evaporated sigh. So, why are you here? I thought you were going to give me some time to think. I gave you time. That wasn't much time. It wasn't even a full hour. Do you really think that would be enough time for me to fully process everything? I already spent years waiting away from you. I don't want to wait any longer. You cross your arms and stare at him. Just stare at him. Can't you think? Can't you think with me here? I really can't. I just saw you kind of exile my CoWorker. You both stare at each other. Tahumo's eyes hold so much affection and longing that's overwhelming. Okay, that's where I have to save. Fully. Like, not just to pause. I could bribe Thaumo into leaving, or I could just test Thaumo to see if it's safe for me to let him stay. So we'll bribe. If you leave now and give me some space for tonight, then I'll have lunch with you tomorrow. I was already planning on joining you for lunch. I'll leave if you let me walk you to work tomorrow. And if you let me start following you to work tomorrow, Dr. Lillian won't mind. What about Orca? Orca won't mind either. I can't believe I'm casually negotiating with the man who killed my coworker less than an hour ago. Yeah, I know, that's crazy, but this is a Yandere game after all. This isn't the right thing to do. Is this the right thing to do? I can't tell that I'm just going along with it so he won't hurt anyone else, but fine. You really are needy. I know. Thaumo gently but firmly grabs your hand and pulls it towards his face. He softly kisses your wrist and pulls back up at you with an expression of worship. And wherever you set me, it just makes me feel more needy. Aw, you're just clingy. So what would you do if I adjusted you? I would still be even more needy. Oh, okay. So really, in the end, this is no result. There's no result other than you being more needy. Of course. He's so difficult to deal with. Okay, it's time for you to leave then. Don't look so heartbroken. I'll see you tomorrow. I could tell you're still holding back a little and try to behave for me. I appreciate it. I could do anything for you, even behaving. Thaumo walks closer to you, gently brushing your hair out of your face and softly kisses your forehead. I love you. I can't behave myself forever. I probably get more greedy tomorrow night, but I'll give you space for tonight. I thought you said you would do anything for me, even behaving. Don't be mean. I'm trying very hard. I know. It takes some effort, but eventually you're able to get Thaumo to leave. You're done, and you're alone in your room again. Maybe I should text Tahumo just to make sure he won't show up again. You start typing a message. If you show up in my bedroom again tonight, I will kick your butt. I'll ignore you tomorrow. That'd be better. If you show up in my bedroom room tonight, then I'll ignore you tomorrow. I'll just want to die just thinking about it. Then make sure to let me keep my privacy tonight. Okay. Enjoy your privacy. Well, at last. You sigh and connect your phone to its charger. Seriously, what am I going to get myself into? You call into bed. There's still a lot you need to think about, like find the truth behind your childhood with Tahumo, and figuring out how to maintain a friendship or whatever you have going on with Tahumo without letting anyone else get hurt. But all you can do is wait for tomorrow. Ending 4. You see Tahumo tomorrow. You had spent the entire day, playing with your new friends after all the running and dodging. You had tired yourself out. The stars become especially visible tonight. That's why the three of you had borrowed a large blanket and snuck out of the field. Thankfully, it seems that none of the clown stars have noticed. Yeah, they're getting busy facing Jason's worries. You spent a while laying between your friends, trying to find shapes with the stars, but soon your eyelids felt too heavy to keep open. Don't touch her. Thaumo slaps our boy's hand away. The boy groans in annoyance, his star-shaped pupils rolling with his eyes. I was just trying to check if she's awake. I'll do it. Thaumo gently pats your cheek and watches your breathing. She's asleep. Good. Thaumo, can I talk to you? I don't want to talk to you, but if it's about Digital Wave. Oh, he's already Yandere. Thaumo avoids looking at the boy. Instead, keeping his eyes focused solely on you, and nods once. I guess. I need to show you something. The young sea star boy takes off one of his gloves and rolls his sleeve. His hand looks almost deflated. His skin unnaturally shiny. It almost looks goo-like. You know what this means, don't you? It means you're going to die. Thaumo tries to hide the excitement in his voice. Yep, hurry, Yandere. If you die, then I'll be alone with Digital Wave. I can have all her attention. But will that make Digital Wave sad? No, it won't. I'll make sure of it. I'll make her happy. Have you told anyone yet? Maybe they want to treat it. They can't. I know already. Hey, Thaumo. The young sea star boy turns and looks at your sleeping body. His eyes holding emotions, too heavy for someone his age. I don't want to die alone. Oh, he wants to take Digital Wave with him. Oh. Saying that around a Yandere. Good choice, sea star boy. Good choice. Then if I kill him to protect Digital Wave. It's not a bad thing, right? That gives me an excuse. It gives me permission. Doesn't it? Test Tahumo, which I will have to not speak a lot of this. You consider your options. Do you want to want to have fun? Of course, of course. Tahumo answers if the most obvious thing in the world. Let's play checkers then. Oh no, wait, we have to play Pokemon. Pulls out the Pokemon, Pokemon games. Okay. Which cartridge do you want? I see. Then I'll consider letting you stay if you prove that you can control yourself. By playing Pokemon. If you don't want to prove yourself, then you can leave. No, please. Then I'll let you stay if you prove that you can behave. I won't change my mind by playing Pokemon. Okay, I'll do anything. How can I prove myself? By not catching Pikachu? Let me have all your Pikachus if you catch them. Sit on the bed. I play Pokemon. Thaumo walks stunned, but he obediently walks over to your bed the second the words slip to your lips. He hesitates for a second before sitting in the bed, acting as if he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. Come on, we're just gonna play Pokemon, sir. Thaumo then looks back at you respectfully, waiting for your further instructions. Okay, so I'll turn on the screen. A part of you can't believe that you're actually really going through with this. What, playing Pokemon? You walk over and gently sit yourself down on Thaumo's lap, facing him. And start trying this pulls out the 3DS. Okay. I named them all after slashers. Thaumo's eyes instantly widen as you hear his breath catch. His entire body turns blue. I can just feel his body twitching under you. Oh, wait, what? Okay, he seems completely borrowed by your actions, so overwhelmed by excitement and fear of scaring you off that he freezes. No, you're not supposed to do anything or to play Pokemon with me. You give Thaumo a second of jest. He just stares at you with a complex expression and looks like a mix of delight, shock, love, and worship. Some conflicting emotions right here. The shock alone. After a moment, he raises his trembling hands up towards you. Hands down. We're gonna play Pokemon. You have to pull out the DS. Thaumo immediately lowers his hands, but he looks for heartbroken over the command. Or the Switch, or the Game Boy, or the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I have them all. Don't forget that you were doing this. I need to make sure you're capable of behaving yourself. You're being mean. I don't want to hear that from a man who killed my coworker earlier. You gently shift your body on his lap, scooting closer. You're provoking me, so it's difficult. Tall's breathing becomes shallow, and it's clear his expression that he's struggling. All you have to do is sit there. It shouldn't be that hard, especially not from someone who's an accountant and a murderer. You've done harder things in life. I'm pretty sure this is harder than accounting, even though I suck at accounting, because I would never just boldly sit on some guy's lap. I think the last time I did something like that was when I was a kid, and it was the people that dress up as Santa Claus. But that was almost every kid doing that. Parents literally bring you there. I really haven't. I find that incredibly difficult to believe. Actually, I don't find it to believe. That's enough. I guess I should stop teasing you. It looks like you've have some level of self-control. I'm satisfied enough with that. You start to stand up, but Thaumo quickly reaches out, grabs your hips, and pulls you back to his lap. Whoa! I didn't mean to. Please forgive me. Thaumo's voice cracks. His demeanor is pathetic. So you can't bring yourself to stay mad at him. That's okay. I'm not mad. I know I was teasing you a lot. I mean, I just kept making fun of the Pokemon jokes, so I wasn't really paying attention. That's not... You're not mad. Okay, good. Thaumo lets a shuddering sigh of relief, and you feel his body relax under you as the tension leaves him. He leans forward, resting his head on your shoulder. He's breathing in deeply, catching his breath as if he's just finished a incredibly strenuous workout. You can stay, but be on your best behavior, okay? The second you start misbehaving, I really will kick you out. Of course, I promise. Thaumo reaches up and gently brushes your hair off your face. He knows his hands trembling slightly. He softly kisses your forehead. I love you. Let's get some sleep. Today has been an exhausting day. Of course. You should call in sick to work tomorrow. We could cuddle all day. You've just recovered fast. You're already back to this type of behavior. Thaumo smiles sweetly, looking around, almost proud of himself. Something about it makes you question if his pathetic display of earlier was intentional. You're confident that he wasn't faking it. You're pretty sure you can remember Thaumo being a crybaby when you were kids too, but... At the very least, you suspect Thaumo knew what he was doing. He was intentionally making no effort to restrain his emotions in order to get you sympathy. That makes you pout. You know Thaumo is observant enough to notice that he decides to act oblivious, and continue smiling in his usual sweet and innocent way. You really are difficult to deal with. Aww. But you don't hate me, even if I'm troublesome and difficult. Keep talking like that and I'll throw another pillow at you, or maybe my desk, or even my entire bed. Thaumo just smiles and brushes more in response. The reaction that just makes you want to throw something at him even more. Okay, it's late. I'm sleepy now. You quickly hug one of the fleshies in your chest and roll into bed, facing away from Tahumo. Seriously, what am I going to do getting myself into? There's a lot you need to think about, like finding the truth about your childhood with Tahumo, and figuring out how to maintain a friendship or whatever you have going on with Tahumo without letting anyone get hurt. But all you can do is wait for tomorrow. Ending 2 out of 4. You let Tahumo stay. Okay, main menu. Because we already finished that our part. The little ending. So, if you like my content, please subscribe, like, help out, and comment down below. See you guys next time. This was Symptoms of Deceit. And hopefully I can do the last ending, which will be the bad ending for him. There's no bad ending for Nails yet. So I will see you guys next time.